Saudi fighter jets stage fresh airstrikes in Yemen's Sauda and Hajjah provinces. There's been no immediate report of casualties. The attacks follow Riyadh's failure to heed the United Nations calls for a ceasefire during the fasting month of Ramadan. Bahraini protesters have once again called for the release of all political prisoners in the tiny Persian Gulf state, chanting anti-regime slogans. The protesters also called on Manama to free top opposition leader Sheikh Ali Salman. Protest rallies were held in several villages, including Diraz and Mauri. The Pentagon says it's paying hundreds of dollars a month to militants opposed to the Syrian government. A Pentagon spokesman says up to 200 Syrian militants are undergoing training, and a further 1,500 have completed the necessary screening. The training of the first group began last month. The United States has pledged to help NATO beef up its rapid response force, citing threats from Russia. U.S. Defense Secretary Ashton Carter says Washington would contribute weapons, aircraft, and personnel to help the Western military alliance respond more quickly to what he called threats in Eastern Europe. Iranian MPs approve a bill that calls for the removal of all sanctions against Iran after the signing of a final deal over the country's nuclear energy program. The bill also requires the government to safeguard Iran's nuclear achievements. The legislation authorizes IAEA inspections of Iran's nuclear facilities only within IAEA protocols. And Turkey is reportedly taking steps to improve its relations with Israel after about 5 years of strained ties. A top Turkish foreign ministry official is said to have secretly met with an Israeli diplomat in the Italian capital, Rome. And Afghan forces have recaptured Char Dara district in the northern province of Kunduz from the Taliban militant group. The Afghan Air Force also provided air support for the operation. There have been no reports of casualties yet. The Taliban captured Char Dara and Dasht-e-Archi districts in the province 3 days ago.